Let's assume our positions, please. Come on, places, everybody. Places, everybody, places. Perfect. Hello, sweet friends. Welcome to today's video. Today we are doing technique for the first time in a long time. I'm very excited because I myself just recently moved to a new city where there are not a lot of dance classes for me, and I also haven't taught any dance classes recently. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna title this video today, but I thought it could be a very much like back to the basics situation. Just some foundational stuff, like a fusion of ballet, jazz, lyrical, as I usually do. Now I say I haven't danced in months, but I have kept up with my strength training, so I don't feel like this is gonna be terrible, but I'm also gonna ease us into it if it's been a while for you, or if you're kind of a newbie or more at the beginner level right now, this won't be too bad. However, we are gonna need to be on the floor for part of this, so if you want to grab a mat or something soft to be underneath you, this is the time to do it. You may also want something to hold on to, like the wall or a chair, or if you have a bar, good for you. You're a cool kid. Here we go. We are gonna start with our feet straight out, our legs straight out in front of us. We are gonna do some ankle warm up. Let's go ahead and just flex our feet as hard as we possibly can. And do me a favor, go ahead and put your hands here, or you can have them out. I just don't want you sinking into this position and being all relaxed up top. Sit up nice and tall as if you are dancing already. And we're gonna flex our feet nice and hard and just begin some ankle rotations. So you are drawing big old circles with those feet and pointing as hard as you can all the way through from your ankles down to your toes. And just keep drawing those circles outward. We'll do just a few more here. Warming up those toes. And it is harder than you think it's gonna be to sit up tall. So if you catch yourself slouching, sit back up. That's the number one thing I feel like I yell out in classes all the time is sit up tall. Okay, now let's reverse those circles. So you're just gonna roll your ankles in the opposite direction, pointing all the way through your feet. Should feel pretty good. Or if you're like me and you haven't done these in a while, it maybe is starting to make your shins sore, which is kind of scary. All right, and then let's just alternate flexing and pointing our feet. You can do one at a time or both together. You're gonna point as hard as you can and then flex those toes up as hard as you can, all the way down and then all the way back up. You wanna imagine you're pushing the ball of your foot against something before you point those toes down, and then you pick up your toes before flexing all the way up. So you're really articulating through that movement and strengthening your toes and your ankles, or rather the muscles around your ankles and in your feet. So just a few more of those. Make sure you're still sitting tall. Think about like you are a princess or prince or whoever you want to be, wearing a beautiful crown on top of your head, or that there is a string pulling you upward, or you have a beautiful necklace that you need to show off. Whatever you want to think about. And now let's just go ahead and relax those feet, shake it out. Let's take ourselves down to the floor now. Okay, I have Toby here to assist. We're gonna put our feet straight up in the air, legs nice and straight. I'm gonna flex my feet as hard as I possibly can, and I wish I didn't have a dog standing on me, but we're just gonna keep going. Feet flexed as hard as you can. What you're gonna do is turn those legs out so that you're in a first position, and then bring them back to parallel. We're gonna do that again, and as you open, you wanna hold and squeeze in the most open, most turned out position that you can possibly get to before returning back to parallel. And let's go ahead and just keep doing that. Your goal is to do about 10 of them. So for me, this is 3, back to parallel. This is 4, and close. Let's go 5, and close, and 6, and close, 7. Really squeeze from all the way at the top of your legs where your hips are. Those are your turnout muscles. What are we on? 8, and close, and 9, and close. Last one, 10, squeeze, 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 and close, and relax. And that one will also hopefully get your hamstrings starting to get a little bit of a stretch. So let's go ahead and rock ourselves up. Let's turn our core muscles on and continue activating those turnout muscles. Let's start with a little plank situation, everybody's favorite. I actually really like planks, so I'm not being sarcastic when I say that. Let's go ahead and just get into our plank. On our hands, my legs are nice and straight. My shoulders are stacked right over my wrists, and I'm pulling my core tight. Not necessarily pulling, that's maybe not the best phrasing for that, but you're engaging your core, bracing your core, and you can choose to just hold here. This might be enough for you, or you can try and alternate picking up one leg behind you and lowering it down. Picking up the other leg, lowering down. No pressure. If you can't hold your plank nice and strong without shaking and falling all over the place, then hold the plank, or lower your knees if you need to for a little bit. Don't try to attempt this if you can't do it without wiggling and wobbling. We're just gonna keep going. Keep holding your plank if you're holding. We'll do 4 more of these. This is 3 and 2. Last one, 1. Now drop those knees down. We're here in all fours in tabletop. We're gonna start with our right leg. We're gonna take it up and out to the side like a side attitude position. Notice that I keep my entire back, the rest of my body nice and still. All I'm doing is bringing that leg up as if I'm resting it on a table beside me before lowering it down. And notice also, whatever your starting position is, like for me here, it's this little L shape, 90-degree angle. I don't let that shift at all. So I'm not like bending my knee more or straightening it out more. It stays exactly how it did in that starting position. Let's go ahead and do 10 of these on the right side. Here we go. This is 1 and down. 2, 3 and 4. Keep going. 5, 6, point through those feet. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax, roll out your wrists if you need to. I'm gonna rotate around to the other side. Let's do the same thing again with the left leg. 10 more, here we go. This is 1, and 2, and 3. Keep going, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Relax, roll out those wrists if you need to. Let's go ahead and stand this on up. Start working on some feet and ankle stuff. I just want you to follow along. For this one, I'm gonna try and talk you through it, but it's pretty repetitive. Let's bring our legs parallel, feet and legs squeezing in tight together. I'm just gonna let's bring our arms out to a little T beside us. Press those shoulders down away from your ears. Keep your core engaged. We're gonna warm up our feet here. We're gonna press into our feet, alternating. Here we go, 5, 6, 7, you go, press. 2, 3, keep going, all the way to 8, 6, 7, 8. Now releve up and down. 2, and 3, and 4. Repeat again, press through the feet. Press 1, 2, 3, all the way to 8. Make sure you're pressing through all 5 of your toes. 6, 7, then we releve up, or rather elevate. 1, and down. 2, ooh, test your balance. 3, and 4. One more time, that whole sequence. So 8 presses. 1, 2, this is 4, 5, and 7, 8, elevate up 4 times. We're gonna hold at the top. 2, 3, whoa. Last one, 4, hold. Let's bring our arms to first position. Keep holding. Make sure all of your toes are down. Bring them back out. Good. Can you soften your arms so that you're in a little second position now? Keep holding. Bring it back to first. And lower. Bring your feet to first position. We're gonna try the same thing all over again. Now you're just turned out, and we're gonna have our arms in first position. Here we go. We press right, left, right, left. 4 more. 6, 7, elevate up. Go 1, down, 2, and 3, and 4. Press your feet again. Here we go. Right, left, 3, 4, 4 more. Then we elevate up. Here we go. Up and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4. One more time. My song changed. It's a little slower. 6, 7, 8. Press right. Left, right, left. Almost there. 6, 7, 8. Elevate up. Hold it at the last one. 2 and 3 and 4. Hold. Good. Here it's very important. Make sure that you are not sticking your booty out. Keep everything stacked from head down to shoulders, down to hips, down to toes. Keep balancing. Let's bring those arms back out to our little second position again. Woo. My balance is feeling crazy. Let's try little arms here. Bring one in, other in, then one out, one out. Go in, out, again. In, out. Last time. In. I forgot which one I started with. Good. Finish. At this point, you will want to grab your chair or use your wall or whatever you're using to balance. Go ahead and have that over to the side of you. Make sure you're not choosing something that is too low. Like this is teetering on the fine line of being maybe a little bit too low for my arm. Because if I do something like in releve, for example, this isn't really helping me because I'm gonna have to be leaning into it for support. But we are not going on releve today, so this is gonna suffice for what I need. So we are gonna come from first position. I'm gonna bring my arm out to the side again in a little second position, and we are gonna do some nice slow tendus. So I'm brushing to the front, articulating through my foot, just like we did on the floor when we were going flex to point and how we went through that ball of the foot. We'll do that here, but on the floor. So you're like massaging the floor with your foot. We're gonna go ball of the foot, then point the toes, bring the toes down, close it in, then you'll go 1, close, 2, close, 3, close, plie, and straighten. And then you'll do that same thing to the side. Why don't I scoot a little so that my feet are more visible? So you'll go ball of the foot, point the toes, ball of the foot, bring it in, then tendu, close, tendu, close, tendu, close, plie, straighten. Same thing to the back. Same thing one more time to the side. We'll just come up and balance and hold, and then we'll switch to the other side, okay? Nothing too crazy here, just really focus on that, maintaining that turnout, making sure it's coming from up here and not just your feet and your knees. You need to be turning out from the entire leg, which is why we did that warm-up exercise on the floor where we were working on that rotation. So think about it being the same thing, but now you're just standing up and you don't want to lose that as you point your foot. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, tendu. Ball, point, ball the foot, bring it in. Go 1, close, 2, close, 3, close, plie, to the side. Ball and point, ball and in. 3 tendus. And 2, and 3, plie, to the back. Make sure you stand up nice and tall, and close, back, 2, and 3, plie, one more time to the side, ball of the foot, point the toes, lower, bring it in, go 1, close, 2, close, 3, close, plie, straighten, releve up. Maybe test your balance here. And hold. Lower down. Let's switch sides. Here we go. Other side, same thing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ball the foot. Point. Lower. Close it in. You go out 3 times, 2, side. Fall, point, lower down, out. Point all the way through those feet and massage the floor. 3, plie, and back. Stand up tall, keep that core tight. Make sure you're not putting too much weight into the heel of your standing leg. 2, and 3. Plie, last time. Fall, point, lower those toes. Go 1, and 2, and 3. Plie, let's releve up one more time, find that balance. Ooh. And finish. One more bar exercise. We'll work on rond de jambes nice and slowly. So we're gonna start again in first position. We're gonna take our foot to the front in tendu, nice and turned out. Bring it, drive it out to the side, as far to the side as you can go without sacrificing your turnout. So if you're trying to go so far side that it's starting to turn in, then that's too far. It's really nice and slow. You go front, you go side, you bring it back, you close it in, and make sure you really do hit all the way behind you. Don't cut it off over here. Bring it all the way back and close in. You'll do that again, nice and slow. Front and side, back and close. And I'm letting that foot drag on the floor in a rond de jambe. On the floor. Okay. I don't know. I felt like that would be a question that someone would ask me in a class. And then we will go a little faster. Front and around. Front and around 4 times. And 4. Right away, we'll start to the back and do the same thing. So then it goes back, side. You just reverse it. Front, close. Again, slow, slow, slow. Then quicker, 4 times around. Yeah? We'll just switch to the other side. Pretty easy. Here we go. 6, 7, and 8. Go front, side, back, close. Again, front, side, back, close. A little faster, around, front. Stand tall, 2 more. Then we start to the back. Here we go, back, side, front, close, back, side, front, close. Faster, back, around, back, around. 2 more. Good. Let's switch sides. 5, 6, 7, 8. Front, side, back, close. Front, side, back, close. Faster, 1, around. 2, notice how I'm trying not to shift my weight around, move my hips. Start to the back. Here we go. Back, side, front, close. Back, side, front. Now faster. Back, around, back. Ooh, around, back, around. Last time. Around and close. Finish. We're gonna move away from the bar and do a little center exercise or 2. We're gonna work on weight transferring now because that seems to be something that is kind of challenging for people. So this is a pretty basic version of a weight transfer. We're gonna start in first position out in the center. My arms are gonna come out to second position, or you can just, put them on your hips if you don't wanna worry about them for now. You'll do a dégagé, which is just like our tendu. Whoa, did you see my toes? They like went for a second. Dégagé out, it means your foot is gonna come a little bit off the floor. Bring it in, again, out, and last time. 3, you lower into a plie. I'm only doing a plie on that front foot. It looks like this. Boom. And I'm gonna push right back out and close. So you really have to use your foot, point through it, push, and that is what's getting you back to your starting point. So one more time again, that goes 1, 2, 3, plie, push, close. And we will do the same thing to the side. 3 times, 3, weight shifts over, pushes back and closes. 3 times to the back. This one is a little challenging. You really gotta lean back on that leg, but watch that you're not doing anything with your upper body. This is just legs, just your lower half. Push and close. Then we'll go to the side one more time and then switch. This song is groovy. Here we go. First position. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go. Front. 2, 3, plie, push. Now side. 2, standing tall. 3, plie, push to the back. 1, 2, 3, plie, push and side. 1, 2, point all the way through your toes. 3, plie, push. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, down, up. Then side. 2, 3, down, up. Back. 2, 3, down, up. Last time. 2, 3, down, up. And finish. For our final little exercise, we're gonna work on balance for turns, not necessarily doing the actual turn right now, but just working on some footwork into a balance. And I'm gonna do this turned out, but you can, if you want to do this parallel, you can do it all parallel as like a jazz turn. So what I'm gonna do, I will show you the front, and I will turn around and show you from the back so you can catch the feet if you need to. But if I'm going to the right side right now, I'm gonna slide my right leg down, sort of like this little chasse into like a second position. I'll do a pas de barre, which means I'll take my left leg and go back. I'll open with my right leg side, then I'll close front. And now I'm in this prep position. Here, I'm just gonna pull my leg up to passe, turned out, and then lower to first. Then I'll repeat the same thing to the other side. So it's a little chasse, pas de barre, hold passe, and lower. I have a bit of a funky knee hamstring issue on this leg, so my leg doesn't get very high, like that's as high as it can go. You should be aiming to get yours, to the knee or higher. But from the back, it looks like this. I go chasse, pas de barre. Then I passe and I lower. If I go the other way, it goes down, back, side, front, pick it up, and lower. Now, if you're doing this parallel, you can keep your knees bent throughout this part, throughout the pas de barre. And if you're doing it turned out, I just think it feels prettier to straighten your legs. And it's something you're more likely to actually see in real life in choreography and stuff. So choose whichever way you want to do it. We'll just go right, left, maybe 3 times, we'll see. If you feel like actually turning, you can actually turn. And you don't have to balance in releve, you can balance on flat, whatever you want to do. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go down, back, side, front, passe, lower. That was terrible on my end. Sorry. Passe, again. We definitely need to do it 3 times so I can redeem myself. Last time. Passe. Finish. My sweet friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I will try to continue making more at-home technique and dance videos like this. However, I do really appreciate it when you tell me what specific skills or types of classes you want me to teach, what your skill level is, why you are watching this video. Hello, Toby. Toby's ready to eat dinner. So let me know in the comments, or at least give a comment for Toby. Actually, give a comment to me for putting up with him because he was quite outrageous during this video. I'll post bloopers here in a second. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to have you back for my next video. Bye.